to get it your TV connected to the internet and controlling your set-top box. Now, once we've gone through the setup process with Beambird, we say goodbye to Beambird. And what do you do after you set up your TV? What do you want to do? Watch it, right? So we've made that process simple as well this year. This year it's all about home. Okay, it's all about home. So in the past, if you wanted to sit down and watch any content, you kind of had to, there's a learning curve to learning your TV, right? This year it's all about the launcher. The launcher can be accessed by one button on the remote, and that's the home button on the remote. One of the cool things about our apps this year is everything is an app. So if I hit home on the remote control, give me just a second. When I go home for the first time, everything is an app. Historically, we've looked at things like Netflix or Amazon Instant Video or YouTube as apps. But in this platform, everything, when I hit home, is considered an app. Your inputs are an app. Your Blu-ray player is an app. Any device that you have connected to this is an app. And this home, this year launcher bar, is all about the past, present, and the future. So when I hit home for the first time, of course, that's the present. This is customizable. So any of the apps, including inputs or any device that you plug into your TV, can all be accessed from here by one click from the button. So this is your present, what you're currently watching. Now, we talked about it being a past, present, and future technology. If I want to go to the past, similar to a mobile experience, these are all of my open apps. And again, everything's an app. Live TV is an app. So anywhere where I've been, I can easily click here, go to Netflix, for example. And how do I get back to where I want to go to the present? Anybody remember? Home. You guys are a great audience. I click home and quickly switch back to where I need to be. We doing okay so far? All right, so I've covered the present, I've covered the past. What's next? The future. I click right, I get the future. This is a list of all my apps. Now, don't forget what I said, everything's an app. As I roll over the app, if you notice in the background, like Amazon Instant Video, we have metadata that includes Downton Abbey, okay, and that's comes from the provider. But if we notice, remember I said at the top, everything's an app. So your inputs, your HDMI, your camera, okay, instead of having to go to an input, change from HDMI 1 or HDMI 2, you can label these, and to the consumer, they're all considered apps. Okay, so that's my future, and I can drag and drop these into my customized homepage, and I can get there by pressing one button on the remote, home, and I get back to my launcher, and I can go wherever I want. How are we doing so far? All right, if we move down to the last TV, okay, so we've talked about simple setup. We've talked about how easy it is to get to our through our apps, which everything's an app. The last thing is finding content, right?